Good afternoon, Canada TV viewer. Today we have the short interview with the Misun Kim. Is a Republican candidate running for an at-large seat of the Charlotte City Council in the upcoming November 4, 2025 election. Thank you very much about talking something, a short interview, Canada TV today. First of all, can you tell about yourself and hello to the Canada TV viewer?
Yes, my name is Misun Kim. I'm originally from South Korea. I've been in Charlotte for 22 years. It's coming to 23 years now. And I'm here to serve the city, bring the better solution for all kinds of problems that we have in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, I'm very happy about this. And then, you have a solution for the homeless, the transit system, and the crime prevention,
Yes.
and the economic growth.
Yes.
Can you tell about that?
Yes. First of all, homelessness. Let's talk about that one. So, I had an opportunity to serve homeless community and try to figure it out if they really, all those homelessness is caused by the mental health. Like Democratic parties keep on bringing it up over and over and over again and found out it's not a mental health issue. What had happened was still minimum wage is $7.25 and you cannot find one bedroom apartment less than $1,200 a month. And most of people working for minimum wage, they don't even get 40 hours per week. They barely get 30 hours per week. So unless they have 2-3 jobs, by the book, unless you make $25 per hour, you cannot afford to pay that. And then have food on your table, so on and so forth. So my solution to taking care of homelessness was that I'm a morning runner. I get up 4:30 in the morning and I run 3, 4, 5 miles in the morning. And on the way to come back home, I started picking up trashes. There's so many trashes running around and I could not just let it sit there anymore. So I started picking up and I realized that there are so many recycled materials left it on the street. And the experience that I had while I was living in Buffalo, New York, the New York people, they get the money back by returning recycled items like aluminum cans and the bottles. And these days they give me money back for plastic material also. So I started gathering all of recycled material and brought it back home and see how much I can accumulate. And I realized that there's a lot of money. So what I would like to do is that I would like to give them a 1099 employment under my nonprofit organization, and all do they have to do with the skills? They don't have skills, they don't have education. It doesn't really matter. They can go grab all this recycled material and bring it back to my headquarters, which I'm working on in downtown Charlotte, and bring it back to us. And I will wait it and then give them the money. But I'm not going to give them money every day because if I do that, they will use it, all of them. So what I would like to do is I will give them a deposit into their bank account every 2 weeks. So twice a month, and then issue the 1099 income tax returns, so on and so forth. So that way they have income proof and employment proof. I have been realized for 23 years, and I have great contact with developers, apartment communities, which is overbuilt in Charlotte, North Carolina, because they were using that Biden money, the COVID money, and they're overbuilt, and most of our apartments are stay vacant, so I can get them a discount price and help both community, developer side, homeless people, and then I can get rid of homelessness. And by the time we can figure it out, if that person is really want to work or they're just making excuses. So we can separate two communities. So that's number one. And second thing about the
crime
transit system.
Mm-hmm.
Transit system and then crime kind of like go together. Transit system in Charlotte, North Carolina is running so poorly. First of all, they don't have the CCTV is not connected to police department, so they cannot prevent any crime. And if somebody is in danger, they cannot get any help at all. And also, City of Charlotte and care system, they're supposed to run the government and taxpayers' money in proper, not a proper, but in a good way. But they just let it, they're using that like almost like water. So they don't even collect fee to buy using the transit system. So what I like to suggest is, first of all, without spending too much money, I mean, current budget is enough of enough. We should really cut down the budget. With that one, we should build a gate so nobody can get in and get out without the checking in, checking out. And we should develop the app, phone app. Everybody has a phone these days. So they have an app. They can purchase ticket through the app. Also, there is a link. They can, if they feel dangerous, they can push the button, and police can come right away. And it comes with GPS system, so police knows where you are, and that will take care of a lot of issues. Because currently, light rail is running as a homeless shelter, and also I found out from another homeless guy that bus drivers, they let people to just come in without paying anything. So 5 people coming in without paying any fees. Some people pays, most of them they don't pay. No wonder why there's a lot of problem and economic loss. Crime prevention, actually that's another thing that I really want to mention. So crime is committed because of there's no accountabilities. When young people, first-time offenders, commit a crime, we have to punish them. If you don't do that, they're going to be saying, oh, it's okay to be, being a criminal. And they were committing crime over and over and over again. Just like the guy who killed Iriana on the train, he got captured 14 times. Can you imagine how many times he committed more crimes before that? Probably he committed 100 more times. But they captured only 14 times. Still, they let him go. If we taught him, in the first time when he did it, he could be the much better person and being a plus for the society, not the menace of society. And I think that's very important. I mean, especially young kids these days. It's insane. Do you remember the 14-year-old child killed adult? He didn't have 1 day in jail. Can you imagine that? And the 14-year-old kids went back to school, and he gonna act like his hero.
I see.
And then he will grow up like that as a criminal, and then next time he might kill 40 people. So as an adult, we have responsibility to teach kids. Even as a Christian, Bible says so. We have to judge each other.
That's when we come to the education. We need to change education.
Exactly. And about the economic growth.
I see.
So my background is commercial real estate. Also, I'm a small business owner. I've been in so many different businesses. In 34 years, my life in America, first business I set up was it didn't take me no more than 1 year. 1 year after I came to America, I saved up my money. I was working, going to school, working 2 jobs, and saved my money and open up beauty supply stores. And then convenience stores, dry cleaners, on and on and on and on and on. So I was thinking economic growth itself. There are so many empty buildings sitting in downtown Charlotte, which causing more problem. And as a city council at large, and anybody who's running for city, their responsibility is bring them more business to provide better opportunities and job opportunities to the citizens of Charlotte, and keeping good, educated, brilliant mind people staying in North Carolina instead of going to somewhere else. So my thing is, I have to use my experience and what I know, somebody who grew up in South Korea and traveling all over the world. I have seen many different type of companies. They would like to come to Charlotte, open up the business, especially high technology companies, cyber security companies. So all those companies, I've been there already. I went to DEF CON in Las Vegas, tried to recruit them. All over the world, they come to Las Vegas once a year, and these people are very, very high-tech people. So we can provide better tax, what they call the incentives, and then give them a cheap rent, or maybe like a 6 months free rent, 1 year free rent to occupy in downtown Charlotte or Ballantyne or anywhere, right? Concord, whatever, and then they can generate employment, better paying jobs, and also with my contacts, I'd like to invite Samsung, Hyundai, Kia, Daewoo, LG, all those big companies, give them an opportunity to open a business in Charlotte, North Carolina, which will be beneficial to Gastonia and Concord, among other cities. They have built-in blue-collar workers.
I say
Yeah.
thank you very much about give me about opportunity to interview you about the future of the previous state of the North Carolina, and then I will pray to God, and then you healthy, and then you will win this time, and then have for the Charlotte Mecklenburg better, great again, and then I hope,
you.
I wish you that we will win in the election
Oh, yes,
2026,
we are going to win.
and then
We're gonna
you're going to
win.
win, and then I hope maybe the many vote they will be listen this, and then they will be vote for you for
Thank
your
you.
help and service for people,
Thank
make
you.
the Charlotte great again.
Exactly, and then you have to understand, local government is very, very important.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm running because of I have to give more support to our president, the one and only, Mr. Trump. I love him. He does such a great job.
Yeah,
I'm so grateful.
thank you
Yeah,
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Carolina TV viewer, about the short interview with the Misun Kim, a Republican candidate running for a large seat of the Charlotte City Council in the upcoming November 4, 2025 election. Please vote Misun Kim in the next selection. And then thank you very much. And then can you give some message for the audience before we leave?
Yes, please come out, vote. Early voting started on October 16 through 20. Bring people, when you come, bring 5 people, and tell other people, bring 5 people. So we can have more people involved. Without you being involved with the election, I cannot do anything for you. And I would like to hear from you, everything you wanted. I will do my best to make it happen. God is my witness. Also, I promise that I will suggest every officer's going to be audited every year, and then they cannot get city contract nor their family, extended family. It'll clear out everybody who's running for the office in the wrong reason. Accountability is very important. Yes.
Thank you, Vic Tran from Carolina TV.